My order of trim and bullion braid finally arrived for these chairs. I did try and go off the samples that they sent me, but I changed the colour online when I placed the order, so I actually don't really know what the colour is going to look like with the chair fabric. Bit nerve-wracking. The samples were all quite gold, so I did change the colour so it was slightly pale. I'm just hoping that I've made the right decision. I'm going to pin some of the bullion to the chair just so I can visualise what it looks like. I think it will do. It's not 100% perfect, and that solves the dilemma with this chair. I'm adding my corded trim along the top edges of the chair. It's going to give that border a really clean, defined finish, and honestly, I'm already loving how sharp this detail is looking. It really does give some definition and highlights the shape of the chair. I'm back tacking the fabric on, butting the back tack right up against the cord trim on one side. Once that's secure, I'll hand stitch the other side using a slip stitch, keeping it tight and neat along the cord. Now for the final touches. I've covered the feet in the same fabric, then glued and hammered them back into the frame using the original dowels. Next, I'm adding the bullion trim around the bottom of the chair, pinning it neatly along the top edge, all the way around the perimeter so it just grazes the floor. I'll then hand stitch it on using a slip stitch. It instantly gives the chair that high-end tailored finish. Between the bullion trim and the piped cord, the total cost came to just over £400, which is still within my budget. Add a few sundries for staples, glue and wadding, and I'd estimate each chair has cost me around £250 to reupholster. Not bad for something that started as a free Facebook Marketplace find. Of course, if you included the fabric, which was kindly gifted to me by Anna Heyman, these chairs would easily come in at over £1,000 each. Well, that's pretty much the end of this project. Of course, I'm going to leave you hanging for the final reveal, so make sure you come back tomorrow to see how these chairs turned out.